Hello, 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 it's Dolly. Welcome to my channel, Scrapping on the Go. This process video is for Mix It Media Frenzy with Krista, Kathy, Ronnie, Sue, Scrappy Sisters, Kathy, and myself. And it's Friday, so that's Mixed Media Day, and this is the layout or sketch we are scrap lifting. And these are the products that I plan on using. So I have some distressed ink, black soot. Then I have distressed oxide and pine needles, and distressed oxide and fossilized amber. I have my sponge daubers. I have my distressed paint and ripe persimmon. And I have my stencil, and I have my two photographs, and I have my journaling pen, and I have my ruler out. And the first thing that I need to do is draw the lines just as indicated on the sketch. Okay, ladies, the sketch doesn't tell you how large to make your square. So my recommendation for you, if you're going to scrap lift this, base it on the size of your photograph. You want to make your rectangle, I should say not square, on the left side larger, and you want it to be up on the page. You want the rectangle on the right to be, the depth of it to be thinner and lower, so that you have this design concept that is already starting, that's going to draw your eye diagonally across to these photographs. Next, we're drawing some squiggly lines, and I just do a couple for now, and then I add some more towards the end. That's another tip. Just do a couple of them, and if you need to add more, you have that option. If you add more and it doesn't work out, then you got to figure out how to cover it up or correct it, which is a-okay too. Now I have my packaging sheet out, my Tim Holtz Distress Paint and Ripe Persimmon. I dab a little bit too much out, so I scoop some back in. I'm going to add a little bit of water. I'm going to take my paintbrush and create that vertical line, just like in the sketch. So that's how you can do it, because if you just smush it, as you can tell, I wasn't getting that vertical concept. So we want that vertical design going on this layout. And now you're going to watch me place that on my rectangle vertical lines towards the middle of the paper. Oh, and I forgot to tell you that I'm using Daisy white cardstock from Close to My Heart. I did not prep it with any gesso or white acrylic paint, because we're not using that much water. Now you're watching me do the same thing, use my paintbrush to create a vertical line on my packaging. And then I'm going to kiss it to my foundation paper, which is Daisy white cardstock from Close to My Heart. And I am a consultant, and I'll have my link listed below if you're interested in purchasing any cardstock or any products from Close to My Heart. Now back to my layout. As I was creating or applying the paint on the right hand side, it was already drying on the left hand side. I'm going to add just a little bit of splatter to add some more visual interest. Now I'm bringing in my stencil, which is, what do you call it, a tree ring. And this is where I am going to use my Tim Holtz Distressed inks. The first one I'm using is the Distressed Oxide, called Pine Needles. And then the next is Distressed Oxide, Fossilized Amber. And then at the end, I'm going to add some black soot. And this ties in that camo kind of look that's in the photograph. This wild type cat that was at the zoo we went to in South Carolina. They have, it looks like a man-made tree stump that goes across for the cats to walk, and up close you can tell it has that camo color appearance. And that's why I said it's man-made. It's not a true, which makes sense. I'm sure it's perfectly fine for the cats and everything. Zoos are very, very careful about that, protecting the health of the animals. Voila, isn't that cute? And look there's the sketch on the upper left-hand corner. Now see how we've got that visual going across there? The designer of that sketch knew exactly what they were doing. And now this is where I add some more squiggly lines. And now off camera, I added my title. And now I'm going to add a few embellishments that, again, is going to help tie in that diagonal flow of those two photographs together to make sure, because otherwise, if I didn't add some embellishment, die cuts to the right, your eye would automatically draw to the lower left where I have my title, which is the name of that cat. Okay, now I'm going to finish tying in the embellishment clusters. So I just added a sticker that says "So much to discover." I'm adding this green sticker over in the upper right that says "Let's wander." That E says explore. The cursive says roam. Back over by my title, I'm adding a chipboard that says "I was here." I'm going to move my gold stars to the upper left of my photograph. I'm going to add a yellow charm. They call them charms. That's from, who's that from? That is from, not Felicity Jane. Yes, it is Felicity Jane. I'm going to take some yellow sewing thread and tuck it in the photograph in the lower right-hand corner. And then I'm going to tuck that yellow thread in the photograph in the upper left-hand corner. And my layout will be complete. I have the close-ups at the end. I have the ladies' description. I have the ladies' links to their channel listed below in the description box. Show us some love by giving us some thumbs up. That brings traffic to our channel. I appreciate you all. Get out your photographs, document those memories in a fun, creative way, and play with your mixed media products. And keep coming back, because we keep coming back. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.